Alright folks, it's Pitching Ace 88. We are back. In the last episode, we did Dog Eat Dog, where Margaret was the crazy killer of the historical district, and we're going to be going on to the university district. So let's unlock this and head on over there. We're going to university. Discover and solve 10 new cases. Heck yeah, I'm going to share it with my friends. Everyone needs to know that I'm headed over there. Oh snap. But as always guys, I'm going to need to grab some friends, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I grabbed some friends. Let's head over here. Cross the pathway into the university. Murder on campus. Congratulations on yet another promotion well earned, Major Ace, and welcome to Grimsboro University. Woohoo! Going back to college. I've heard the students are always more busy organizing concerts and parties than actual studying. Jones, we're not sending you to the university to party, but to make sure that the students are safe. Is that clear? That said, things are being pretty quiet since all the students have gone away on summer break. It's a perfect opportunity for you to take things easy and to enjoy some well-deserved downtime. Well, you heard the chief, Ace. We were finally going to have some time to relax. 2 months later. Oh, so it's actually not right away. That's cool. I was really looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet, but if we get one more call to save a kitty stuck up in a tree, I'll go mad. I almost don't want to answer the phone. I swear, Ramirez has gone around telling everyone that we're now the pet rescue detectives. Hello? Major Ace, the students have barely returned from summer break, and there's already been an incident on the college campus. It seems a first-year student, Ronnie Ghoshwala, was found dead on the campus lawn this morning. Finally, a real case. Murder is nothing to be excited about, Jones. I promised the college dean that I'd be the best major on the case. Don't disappoint. Don't worry, Chief. Ace will solve this case in no time. You heard the chief. We've got a murderer to catch. Let's head straight to the campus lawn to investigate. Okay, just a thought. I'm thinking that the murderer of this whole place will be the dean. Just a thought. I could be completely wrong. Alright, I'm excited. Let's get into the university district. Oh, look at the ants are actually moving. And there's water fountains. You can tell that the more that each section they were able to put more value into this. She was sexy. I'll give her that. Flower. Anthill. And a toilet sign there. There we go. And it didn't do too badly. Alright, what do you got to say for me, Jones? What the heck happened here? How did this girl end up tied up? Right next to an anthill. Oh goodness, her body is literally crawling with ants. Do you think it was a party gone wrong? I mean, the vomit suggests the poor girl must have probably drank too much. And what's up with all the writing on her body? It looks as if someone took off her bikini top at some point. These aren't students, they're animals. Let's send the body for autopsy, see what Nathan can tell us about her death. And we should talk to the dean about Rainey's life here on campus. And you really think we ought to collect a sample of ants for analysis? Well, very well then. But I think I'll just watch from a distance, if that's okay. And then we can move on to something a little less scary. Restoring the pieces of paper. Whew. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this! But as always, I have to wait a little bit. So, I'm gonna grab some stars and I'll see you guys back here later. Alright, I grabbed some stars and it's time to use them. This is absolutely dreadful. There's never been a murder at Grimsboro College before, and to think that the first term has barely started. Well, we're here to help, Dean Walker. What about Rainey? It seems she consumed a lot of alcohol prior to her death. Was she known as a party girl? No, not at all. Rainey seemed to be a model student. She even came here on a scholarship. If you ask me, she was the victim of hazing. Wait a second, isn't hazing illegal here? Well, of course it is, but this is rush week, where all the sororities go crazy trying to enroll new recruits. It's impossible to control. These sororities force the first-year students to compete in humiliating tasks. Inevitably, a lot of drinking is involved. Rush week kicked off yesterday at the Eisenhower Amphitheater. All the sororities gathered there to present their houses to the first-year students. Dean Walker seems convinced Rainey's death was due to hazing pushed too far. Why do students do such things? But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. For starters, we don't know how, even know if Rainey was interested in joining our sorority. Great idea, Ace. Dean Walker did say that Rush Week started off at the Eisen Amphitheater where all the sororities presented their houses. So if Rainey was interested in joining a sorority, she would have been there. It's the best lead we've got. You ready to check it out? Heck yeah. Now, all this being said, for those of you people who are curious, and no, I did play college baseball, and I did have to go through a hazing. It was more, I guess, humiliating, you could say, rather than actual, like, dangerous. Basically required that we dress up in nothing but our jock straps and go to a big old party. Excellent work, Ace. I think you've collected enough ants from the murder scene to start your very own ant farm. Let's send these ants to Grace. Since they were right next to the victim's body, they might be able to tell us something about the murder. Yes, that is true. So, yeah, that was more humiliating than anything else. Alright, examine this torn piece of paper. And they did some stuff, you know, Edward's 40 hands, and, you know, did a little bit of, they made sure that we all had to, let's see, I'm trying to do this at the same time. It was telling a fun story. We also, they took us in the back of the place and decided to throw flour on us. And douse us with, first douse us with syrup, and then that. Ace, I can't believe you just pieced back together a leaflet not promoting how to commit the perfect murder. Please don't tell me the killer was stupid enough to leave it here. Hey, I see you got my promotional leaflet. Are you interested in joining the True Crime Society? No, but we are interested as to why there's one of your leaflets in an actual murder scene. There's been a murder on campus? Oh my gosh, finally! I've been waiting so long for this. Oh, great. I don't know if it's her. She seems to be too excited, too shocked. Let's talk to her, though. Tess, can you explain what one of your leaflets on how to commit the perfect murder was doing right at the murder scene? Please, officer, I've been handing out leaflets for students to join my True Crime Society, but each time my hand went out, they tear it up. I can't help it. I'm passionate about crime. That's why I'm studying criminal psychology. Maybe I sounded excited by the murder, but for one to actually happen on my campus is fascinating. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm talking to the living legend Major Ace right now. I followed every one of your cases. You're like a cop superstar. Do you think I could assist you in solving this case? It could really help me with my thesis. I'll be quiet as a mouse. Well, we're flattered you like our work, but I'm sorry, this isn't a textbook exercise. It's a real murder. Wow, she's an odd character. I really hope the rest of the students here aren't as enthusiastic as murder as Tess Godwin is. Or Goodwin. I don't know. I wouldn't mind her following me around. Just saying. Would not mind a bit. Alright, let's do this amphitheater. Ooh, okay. Equation, rope, snake, or blue ribbon. Alright, so we have hair clip, a sepia picture, I'm assuming that's it. Dynamite, emergency exit, I'm assuming. Crowbar, handbags there. Emergency exit, dynamite, crowbar, there we go, and handbag, which I'm assuming is Rainey's. Yep. Cool. Actually, I did a really good job on that one. Great job, Ace. I can't believe you managed to find this bag among all this mess. And look, it clearly has our victim's name on it. This proves Rainey was here for the sorority presentation. But you're right, it still doesn't prove her death was a result of hazing. We should go search through her bag. With a bit of luck, we might find something of interest. So hazing goes on all the time. It just depends on how far you're willing, or how far they're willing to go. If it's too crazy, it's not worth it, man. Wow, she's got a lot of crap in her stuff. Nice. Guide to surviving Rush Week. Wow. Great job, Ace. By searching through our victim's bag, you found this handmade scrapbook, Rainy's Guide to Surviving Rush Week. Huh, sadly it didn't help Rainy much. And look, there's the name of the person who made the book, but it isn't made in English. Good idea, let's send the scrapbook to the lab and get this name translated. I wonder if this is something that she was actually trying to create. Alright, 3 hours. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to grab probably some more stars, and I'll see you back here when all this stuff is done. That way we can finish up Chapter 1. See you guys in a little bit. Later. Alright, and we're back. All this time has passed, and first of all, I analyzed the writing on your victim's body and found nothing of interest. They were just harmless messages. But as harmless as the messages were, your victim's death was incredibly twisted. She was forced to ingest huge amounts of alcohol. Well, what makes you so sure that Rainy was forced to drink against her will? Because I found scratchings in her throat from when a funnel was jammed down it, but she didn't die from alcohol poisoning. As you know, Rainy was tied up next to an anthill. When she fell unconscious, the ants crawled into her ears, nose, and mouth until she ended up dying of asphyxiation. Wow, that's so gross. Swarmed by ants invading your body until you suffocate? I'm guessing all the sugar and the alcohol has attracted the ants, but I found traces of a specific type of alcohol, champagne, on Rainy's body, but not in her system. The champagne is of a much higher quality than what Rainy was made to drink. Obviously, the killer wanted to keep such an expensive drink all to themselves. Huh, so our killer drinks champagne, and apparently they don't like sharing. Shame, because now it's going to cost them a lengthy stint behind bars. Okay, we don't really have a whole lot of suspects here. Kind of curious, very curious. So I had to look at the scrapbook, Rainy's Guide to Surviving Rush Week, that you found in your victim's bag. Turns out that the name of the person who made it was written in Hindi, and in English it translates to Misha Goshwala. Goshwala, you mean like your victim? Yes. Misha Goshwala is your victim's sister. What's more, Misha is a third-year student at Grimsboro College. Well, Ace, this isn't going to be easy, but we need to inform Misha of her little sister's death. The plot thickens. Ants act like little recorders of their environment. They store away everything they come in contact with, so you did well to collect some from the crime scene. I analyzed these ants and found many traces of the victim inside their digestive tracts. You mean the ants ate her? Well, that's not the only thing they ate. They also ingested large amounts of frozen yogurt. Froyo. Ugh, I'm so glad they kept room for dessert. Well, you should be, because I checked with Nathan and he informed me that your victim was lactose intolerant. Given that the ants still had the frozen yogurt in their system, it means they ate it within the last few hours. So then, that can only mean that it was our killer who was enjoying a frozen yogurt shortly before or after having tied Rainy up. So it just sounds like a party and a half, man. Alright, let's inform her. She looks like she's freaking out. Rainy's dead? But that's impossible. Nobody could have possibly wanted to harm my little sister. She was just too sweet. Oh, Rainy, I so wish I hadn't treated her so badly. I didn't even want her to come to this college because I thought I'd have to babysit her. So instead I wrote her this stupid book on how to survive Rush Week in the hopes that it would excuse me of my sisterly duties. On about Rush Week, we have reason to suspect your sister died in a hazing accident. Do you know which sorority she wanted to join? Well, she was so desperate to make new friends. I think she would have joined any of them. I knew she was scared of being away from home, and I ignored her. Wow, having to deliver such terrible news to the loved ones of the deceased is truly the most excruciating part of our job. I hope Misha manages to hold it together. Later at the police station. I thought with all that technology available nowadays, students no longer had any privacy left. We still have no idea what our victim was doing the night of the murder. And all we know is Rainy was tied up, covered in writing with her bikini top undone. Our two most plausible theories are is the hazing gone wrong or something of an even more sinister nature. Major Ace, you're not going to believe this, but there's a video that's just leaked online which has gone viral on campus. Well, we're not in the mood to watch a funny video, Alex. Well, this is definitely not a funny video. It's a viral video of some kid boasting about having slept with Rainy, and it was posted online late last night. Oh, snap. This could be bad. But we're going to have to wait till the next chapter, guys. This has been Pitching Ace 88. I'll see you guys all next time. Over and out.